Hi guys, it's Mrs. Tucker. I want to go ahead and talk to you about your assignment for today. If you were able to watch my video on Tuesday, which you should have because it was part of your assignment, then I did let you know that although you guys cannot participate in tutorials the way we do in face-to-face, I was going to make sure that you do complete one TRF per week. My face-to-face people have 2 TRFs per week and they get graded on the tutorials. So you guys are going to be graded only on the work of the TRF. Obviously, we're not collaborating. So I want to review the TRF and go over an example to make sure that you do the best, because you're only graded on what you put down, not in working in a group, okay? So obviously, you're going to start with your name. Guys, please put your first name and your last name. Avid teacher's me. You don't have a tutor, so that's blank. The date is always going to be the date that you turn it in. So this assignment will be 114, should be turned in on 114. You're going to put 11421. Avid period is the class period that you're in. One or two of you did move around from AVL, so please check your schedule to make sure you're putting the right class. And the subject, guys, is the subject of your TRF. Is it English 3 AP? Is it Human Geography AP? Is it geometry? What is it? All right. Now, of course, this is the grading piece, guys. So only thing that we're doing is grading you on what we call the pre-work. You'll notice there's no points here. This part does not apply to you because you're not in tutorials. So let's first start with these first 3 boxes, okay? So first 3 boxes. Now, guys, there was some confusion on the topic essential question. Honestly, I would probably just don't even worry about essential question at all. Leave that there. So topic from your academic class. So if I picked, like I said, AP US history, are we talking about the Civil War? Okay, guys, when it comes to the topic, honestly, that's what it is. 1 or 2 words. If it's English, are we talking about conjugating? I knew I wasn't going to spell that right. Conjugating verbs. Then that's all you put. If it's math and it's quadratic equations, that's all you put in this topic, okay? I don't want to see a problem. I don't want to see a question. Just 1 or 2 words to tell us what the topic is from the class. Now, in this box, guys, this is the actual question from your homework. This is the actual question from your review. This is a question from your notes. And guys, the way that I want you to put this is, if I were to write this on the board, if you were here in class, if I were to present this to somebody, could they start helping me? So this is what I mean by that. Some of you guys write things like solve the equation. So if I gave this to you guys as a problem and I said, all right, all my AVL students, here's my question, solve the equation. Or even if I put, because it says question, how do I solve the equation? Guys, you couldn't do anything with that because you don't know the problem. You have no numbers. You have no equation. So this is not acceptable for the initial question. It should be, so again, we're talking about the Civil War. I need to ask a question that I can present to my group, which I know you're not, but I can present to my group and we can start the discussion. When it comes to the South, why were they fighting to keep states' rights? Okay, states' rights. Now, guys, even if you're not in U.S. history, you could type that in your phone and we could start talking about it. Okay, it's something we can discuss. So please make sure. And then the source, you just want to tell me, is this from homework, or is this from a worksheet? Is this from a review? What is it from? All right, so that's what you're going to put when it comes here. Now, one of the things I told the guys on Tuesday that are face-to-face guys, academic vocabulary, I know you guys don't like to do this, and I will tell you, when it comes to Avid tutorials, we can work on Avid tutorials without you writing 2 vocabulary words down. But one of the things I want you to remember is, with academic vocabulary, guys, these are words that have to do with school, education, math, science, English, social studies. And your teachers are going to use these words on quizzes, use these words on tests. They're going to use these at your final exams. You're going to see them on the EOC. You're going to see them when you take the SAT, and yes, in college you even take final exams. So guys, if somebody said for you to manipulate, so I'm going to just type it here. You know, how do I manipulate the formula to solve the equation, like, you know, whatever equation is. Well, guys, if I don't know what manipulate means, if I don't know what formula means, shoot, if I don't know what solve means, if I don't know what an equation is, I can't answer that question. So again, we can have discussions, we can do stuff without necessarily putting our vocabulary in there, but it is important. So when you do have vocabulary, sorry, and I deleted, it's supposed to be 2. Let me go back. Ooh, Mrs. Tucker. Where's my undo button, y'all? Okay, I figured it out, so I'm back. On the key academic vocabulary, guys, I have to have 2 words that I can practice using. But at the same time, guys, they're not just 2 random words that are the easiest for me to find. Okay, so I need to have words. So again, like some of you will put things like plus to add things together, minus to take things away. Now, as students, I need you to understand that, sure, in math, you do need to know what plus and minus means. It might be a math problem. But guys, again, are these the hardest words that you need to know the definitions in order to help you with your initial question? So let's be realistic. We're trying to build and work on our academic vocabulary, okay? We're trying to build upon that. Now, next, guys, is what I know about my question. Again, here, guys, I'm trying to get you to think and to recall your notes, the lecture, other problems that you've done. We're not just trying to get you to fill in the blank, because this is the kind of stuff you put. I know I need to solve it. I know I need to add. All right, guys, if I can look at those statements and go, duh, because you already told me you need to solve the equation. Guys, it's not, I mean, put some thought into what you know. So like if you know you need to use a specific formula, then tell me that. To solve this problem, I need to use the formula blank, blank, blank. I know that I have to combine like terms, and I will, my final answer will be in a fraction that I have to reduce. You know, that stuff that's really getting me to see that you're thinking about the notes and what your teacher has told you, not the obvious I'm filling in the blank, because guys, I'm going to score you low in that. And you'll notice these are the point values that you get for each section. Now, here's one of the places, guys, this box, because it did change from last year. One of the things I want to go ahead and remind you of is when you look at this, guys, these are 2 different questions. These are 2 different questions. Of course, it's Oh, guys. Haha, there it goes. It's still yellow, but that's all right. So critical thinking about my initial question. Show your thinking about your initial question. So I'm going to go back to this question and I'm going to write it down here. And I'm going to say, how do I blank, 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 right? And then I'm going to do work. It doesn't matter if I do some type of T-chart, you know, and then, because you're going to be like, Mrs. Tucker, I'm not doing all that. I know. Where's my... So I could do some kind of T-chart here where I list things and then I put, you know, pros and then I put cons. Or of course I can do the math equation over here for x plus 3 equals 7, and then I actually do the math. Okay, so that's the first part. Show me what you try to do to solve the problem. The second thing is you are listing the steps you took that helps you lead to where you are stuck. Okay, helps you lead to where you're stuck. So you can either come way over here to the side. Of course, I was going to do that. Come over here to the side and you can go step 1, move the 3 to the right side of equal. I'm trying to put it all on one line. I knew it was going to happen. Okay. Equal sign. Then what do I do next? Okay. Or if it's better for you, depending, you can take this and put it down here. I knew it was going to do that. This computer hates me. Okay. And then I can put my steps down here. Okay. So it can be all the way across. It can be down. Does not matter. Now, guys, working this part, I hate to say it, you should not necessarily have something that you can work the whole problem, because the idea is that we need to help you with your problem. So it's, I'm going to work up until I get stuck. Okay, I am now stuck. I can't do anything. So now that I'm stuck, I've tried to do my initial question, I need to look at where I'm confused. This is what I'm stuck. I don't know how to do this, guys. This is what I need help with. All right. So let me go ahead and show you. So this is an actual TRF example from the Avid website. So notice topic, Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet. Initial question, what are Romeo's most salient characteristics? How does he change throughout the play? So guys, I could write this on the board, start working on it. This person decided to use 2 different characteristics to get the definition, rash and fickle. And then I know that salient characteristics are the ones that stand out the most and have the most evidence. So that's good. Now we know what kind of characteristics. In my notes, it says that Romeo changes from a fickle youth. So look, that's where they got the word fickle, to a self-confident youth during the play. All right. So that is the front part. Guys, notice it's not just how to add and just how to subtract. All right. So make sure. Now on the back, I showed you this, guys, or I went through this a minute ago. So this person decided, hey, Romeo, what are his characteristics? Oh, he's rash. He loves Juliet. He's fickle. He's passionate. He's friends with Mercutio. He's self-confident. They even used a different thinking map to add, oh, I'm Fortune's fool, adding, like, what are examples of him being rash? What are examples of him being self-confident? And then notice, guys, right here, here's steps. Here's the steps, okay? And then finally at the bottom, what evidence can I use to show that Romeo is fickle and complete my outline? Guys, this is not the same question. Notice it's not, but it ties into how he needs to show the characteristics about Romeo being fickle so they can write their outline for English. All right, guys, I hope this helps. Please make sure